What's going on, everybody? You're listening to 91.3 FM WTSR at the College of New Jersey, and this is the weekly Smash Wrap. We bring you stories from the underground world of Smash Ultimate here at TCNJ throughout New Jersey and the world. I'm Oscar Rob Fan 69, and this is
Casey. Listen, no one. We have a very special episode today. I mean, we have special episodes all the time. It feels
Always
like,
special.
but we have an especially special episode today because we have one of the cornerstones of the Mercer County fighting game community here with us. A man that's dabbled with Smash and has been part of the Smash community, but is mainly known for his incredible prowess at Street Fighter, as well as Marvel vs. Capcom, and the content that he's been able to make off of that. Of course, I'm talking about none other than Rider University's very own Viktor Vaughn.
Yes, sir.
Tiger
Hello.
Man himself.
Yes, sir. How you doing, man?
I'm good. Happy to be here.
Oh my goodness. Sorry, I have to adjust this really quick.
Oh yeah, we got the Bayonet plushie in the background.
Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween
Yeah.
weekend. Hope you guys are staying safe and having a great time.
Yeah, for those of you who are listening on the radio and not watching on YouTube, Noah is currently wearing a Bayonet onesie. What is it?
No, it's just a hood. It's just a Bayonet
it's a
hoodie,
hoodie.
and I have
A
my
hoodie?
plushie with me. This is my third year in a row dressing up as Bayonet for Halloween.
It's the same like third year in a row for me as Leon.
Nice.
Yeah. Your Leon costume was. You got third. What at the costume contest at Rider?
I think so. Or no, I got fourth.
Fourth.
Who was third? Was it Chris with
It
the banana
was-
costume? Because I know Kazi was number 2 with the amazing Michael Jackson costume, and then
Was he?
Kenny was in first place. He got a $25 Applebee's gift card.
No,
I don't
it
know what
was
he was dressing up
Kenny,
as.
Womp Womp, Kazi, me.
Chris got second.
Yeah.
Yo, Kazi got robbed. That's actually
Yeah,
crazy.
wait, that is.
Dude,
oh
what?
my God, what?
Because we took the picture and it was like in perfect order, like left
Oh, dude, Kazi's was so good. How did he not get at least top 2?
How did Chris's Hobby
Stop the
Lobby
vote.
banana costume get second?
That's crazy. I don't know what Kenny was cosplaying as, but like it was really cool, so it was deserved
to
victory.
right. From
But
like K-pop Demon Hunters.
oh, he was a K-pop demon hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was Genu. He was like
he was
the,
a K-pop artificial intelligence hunter.
Yeah, Clanker Hunter. Yeah, he was the super evil like male ABG.
ABB.
ABB. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we won't digress too much onto that subject because we have an interview to do with the one and only Viktor Vaughn.
Yes, sir.
So, when I first talked to you, I first met you at a what was it? What were they called back then? A Bronx Barrel Blast?
It was Bronx Barrel Blast, and there was also Saturn's Bronx Stop. That was the very first one.
I was
the
not
Earthbound
when it was
themed
Saturn's
one.
Bronx Stop. I wasn't there. I believe the first time I interacted with. No, because the first Riot tournament I went there and I left immediately. Or like I played Smash and I left immediately because there wasn't Street Fighter.
Yeah.
But then
fair.
yeah, the next TCNJ tournament at Street Fighter. So that was like the first official one I think I went to.
Oh, so that was the dawn of Viktor Vaughn.
Yes.
Yeah,
the
'cause we had this
Dawn of the
push.
Vaughn.
Mm-hmm.
Because we had this push from like Brian and Kenny to get Street Fighter into TCNJ. It was like this brand new thing, and that's like it just kind of happened overnight. Them bringing that together.
Yeah, and it was actually a really big debate at the time. I remember the conversations happening because Melee at TCNJ has been such a tradition for so many years. We've historically had really good Melee turnout in terms of like the quality of players showing up, especially at like King and Queen. But
What kind of players were pulling up to King and Queen?
I mean, I believe Bambi, the youngling player, one of the best in New Jersey at the time, has been to some of the King tournaments. I know B-Bats at one point has been
B-Bats,
at the King tournaments as well. So a lot of really good New Jersey players were showing up because Melee locals in New Jersey are kind of few and far between.
Oh yeah.
At least relative to Ultimate. The main thing though is just that like after Steve Bro, which huge shouts to Steve Bro, hope
Rest
you're
in
doing
peace.
well. He's still alive, by the way. He's
yeah,
just teaching.
he's fine.
But ever
you
since
don't
ever
know
since
Steve
he
Bro, but he was like the head Melee TO.
yeah, ever since he graduated, there wasn't really a second coming because even though Shineburst really liked Melee, he wasn't like as passionate about it to like keep it going, and he didn't have like a Melee setup like that. So after Steve graduated, I feel like Melee kind of went alongside with him.
Because
You know
it was
what
just
I mean?
like Pollen was running it, and like
Oh yeah, Pollen was running it.
I don't
yeah.
think Pollen was that enthusiastic. And Vaughn, you never
And,
met
and Pollen has a
either.
lot of stuff going on as well, and I
Like-
think they're graduated at this point. Which again, big shouts to Pollen. Hope
Yeah,
you're
they're
doing well.
But it was like a whole generation of like TCNJ Smash just kind of left like before Street Fighter came in.
Also, really quick, Womp Womp shout out of the week. Actually, Pollen's like low-key like the unsung hero of TCNJ Smash.
Oh yeah,
Like in
they
general,
are.
like one of the most consistent like working hard TOs during that
'Cause, like,
early 2020s era.
Because like they do like they do what you and Brian do for Street Fighter, Vaughn. Like
Yeah.
they're literally running the whole thing like by themselves, basically. And like nobody is helping them whatsoever because everybody is just trying to play randos in Ultimate.
Yeah.
And
I know about that. I know because I've seen on Twitter the like people making jokes about friendlies for Ultimate players or what people who will like commandeer setups to do money matches.
yeah.
Or like the one time at Ryder, like JD and Chris, I think, literally gentlemen to do like an extra match. Like
Yeah,
they
that was in
just-
Street Fighter.
that was in Street
yeah.
Fighter. Oh my god.
Yeah, but like a lot of the Ultimate players will do ridiculous stuff sometimes with the friendly setups, but
It's because all the Ultimate players are like in high school.
yeah, there's not as much like decor and respect, at least in some parts of America, in terms of the Ultimate culture. Whereas I feel like, and this kind of brings me up to one thing that I wanted to talk about
Oh yeah. go
with
ahead.
Vaughn, is like the Street Fighter community and the Street Fighter culture that you find there, because it's very different from what you see in
Yes.
Smash. I feel like, honestly, even though the collegiate scene is very different, it still is kind of a microcosm of what we see in Ultimate as a culture, at least at TCNJ and Ryder. So how would you compare like the Smash Ultimate tournaments you've been in and like the community you've been in to Street Fighter?
I want to start off like I think both are fine. I don't
Yeah.
have a problem with either, obviously.
100%.
But I think the main difference I see is like age, where
Yeah,
a lot of the time like Street Fighter players are a lot older, like
For
especially
sure.
like of the Street Fighter PR players I know in New Jersey, like R&V, like Base. They're I don't think none of them are in like college. They're all out of it.
Yeah, they're
But
all.
Smash players are like always a lot younger.
Yeah.
So I think that adds to it a lot. And another thing I would say is like just kind of the appearance, I guess. I don't know how to describe it, but
The
like
drip.
the vibe, you think?
well, I think the drip is something. I don't want to be mean, but
players have no drip.
not that they have no drip. I think Street Fighter players more often
have
than not
more.
have more drip.
Street Fighter players are old enough to like buy their own clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
But I
there you
think
go.
that comes down to the age thing again. But
Yeah.
I've had friends who come into the Rider tournaments, and they'll like look at Street Fighter on one side, Smash on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
They'll see Smash and go, every match is so long.
Yeah.
And it feels like nothing happens. But then you look to the left at Street Fighter, and it's like 5 minutes, it's over, and they're doing all like. Kimberly does teleports and like this all that like
Snap
JP
of a
sends out
finger.
ghosts, and it's like all this
Yeah.
cool stuff is happening.
And Bison is just like
Yeah.
going full speed at you. You know what I mean?
So I think the appearance and like the culture of like improvement
yeah,
is very different.
What do you mean by the culture of improvement? That sounds interesting.
we talk a lot about mentality on this.
Yeah.
this podcast. So I'm very interested.
I don't know. I can't speak a lot about Smash because I haven't been involved with it like that. But I feel like Street Fighter players are a lot more like, I'm gonna shake this off and get better, and like they'll like reach out to people who they just played a match with like for help. Like, what do you think I did wrong there? I
Yeah.
feel like Smash players will never like do that.
It's more like individualistic in Smash.
yeah.
I agree. I've kind of been saying this for a bit, and like I think because we think about like the most infamous example of like a community coming together to try and improve as much as possible is Ryuga Chord, which is a very like gate kept, like you have to apply
To a Discord server.
I
to a
love
Discord
Ryuga
server
Chord.
That's crazy.
and everything to try and like get into this practice Discord with a bunch of like other like top level players. There's a lot of gatekeeping, and like I'm not sure why. I've kind of talked a lot about like the esportsification of Smash, which is inherently like this grassroots community, to where like that sort of expansion without like addressing the inner community needs kind of result in, I could be saying a bunch of mumbo jumbo that nobody understands right now, but the main thing I'm getting at is that like there's more like an isolationist mentality, like sometimes in Smash Ultimate.
Because you just get some neaters with Smash Ultimate.
Yeah,
You just
like
get,
me at one point. To be
Well,
clear,
I think every Smash player it's just part of the life cycle to be a neater for at least like a few months. But we have so many like random shenanigans with the Ryuga cord, like some guy suing his way back in.
Bro,
yeah.
if I was
Dude,
a
I
judge,
forgot about that.
imagine getting that lawsuit on your desk. They didn't let me into this Discord server. I would quit. Like,
So
I'm
it's
done
like
with it.
what next? Like, oh, they didn't let me to the Rose Bloom Polycule. Call the courts.
Can we keep that?
Yeah, we
Or
can keep it in.
Okay.
No, that one's fine.
Shout out to Rose Bloom though.
Shout out to
Listen,
Rose Bloom, yeah, she's
I'm
great.
I'm very obnoxiously polyamorous, so I stand with my poly brethren
Yeah.
and siblings. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
big
no, Rose
shout
Bloom's
outs
great. Rose
to
Bloom
Rose
is how
Bloom.
I get a lot of my news for this show. But yeah, I was just like this guy.
I am like, bro, how can I get like you, Rose Bloom? I'm not gonna lie. How many more? Like, come on, now. I need to get like you. I got no game though,
It's like
unfortunately.
she's got her own Ryuga cord. Like the friendlies. The friendlies have
Again,
to,
though,
the friendlies have to go crazy. Like it's just like free practice.
Again though, all out of love, all out of
All
respect.
out of love. All out of love. But
Shouts
yeah,
out.
the story was that, as I was trying to say, some guy sued his way back in because he got banned for politics.
Did he win?
Yeah, he did.
Oh my god,
He did.
I
But-
forgot you did.
But now, I forget his name, and I probably shouldn't say it, but it was like now, like whenever he goes into chat for friendlies, nobody answers him.
I
That's
wouldn't
very
because
funny.
he's gonna sue me if he loses.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, that's very funny.
Like the arena was unsafe. It was I need like a players comp, but anyway, that
yeah,
just goes
this
to show.
violates OSHA regulations.
A shout out Medshu, bro. OSHA certified.
Yes,
OSHA
forklift certified as well.
Yes, sir.
We can get Menchu's opinion on whether Ultimate Arenas are OSHA certified. But then if we do that, Nintendo might close Ryuga Gourd for good. Be like, all right, I'm done playing with you. But anyway, that long-winded digression aside, so well, obviously you were into Smash at one point, Vaughn, and you
Yeah.
entered a TCNJ tournament for Smash. But were you always more into Street Fighter?
Yes, I would play Smash with my friends, but like when I started with like Mortal Kombat X and then I got into Guilty Gear, I was always so into that. It was very like that was always my focus. Smash never hooked me really. Like I don't like if you saw me like the first semester I was at Ryder when David Loose Grip, may he rest in peace, taken too soon by the mouse.
Too soon by the
When he
mouse.
was teaching me like stuff about Smash, I was like, why? Like when he told me like
so real.
at that time I was playing Richter, and then I learned, or this is at Queen technically, I think, either Queen or King, and I learned that there's a difference between Richter's fire holy water and Simon's holy water because of the color of it, and one of them detonates Link's remote bomb and one doesn't.
Yeah.
And I was like, why? Like,
Who cares?
but so they have different matchups against Link and stuff like that, and I was like, this, like, I have a very specific way I learn games, and I was trying my hardest to learn Smash because it was still like big. Like, this was the first year Ryder like even had stuff for Street Fighter,
Yeah.
so I still wanted to commit a little bit to Smash, but I was like, this feels unintuitive to learn. This game feels actively like it doesn't want me to learn anything.
No, that's so real. That's so real
Yeah.
because like Ultimate is designed. First of all, it's not like a normal fighting game. It's like the first, not like the first platform fighter, but it's like its brand is the first platform fighter. Everyone is completely different, and even Street Fighter has all these tutorials and like there are so many like videos on YouTube you can watch about how to play neutral and advantage and all the different states of the game. Ultimate, Nintendo doesn't give you anything, and like 99% of Smash's player base is casual.
Yeah, and I actually saw this on the Reddit post. I'm not sure if I'm able to pull it up, but I very specifically remember what they were talking about. And it was some guy being like, I'm like 240 hours into playing Smash, and I just learned that you can tech.
That
Literally.
I learned that you can tech because David told me. And I remember one time Brian was seating me. He was like, where should I put you in Smash? And I told him, I literally just learned to tech yesterday. And he was like, okay. And then
What did he have you at before?
I don't know.
Imagine
Yes.
he put you at like 5th seed or
Shout
something.
out, shout out to opposite_ad4539 on Reddit, who says 260 hours in this freaking game, and I have only just discovered what teching is. And these captions, I thought it was random. Like, okay, you might get lucky and land on your feet. I had no idea you can time the press of a shield button and always get it.
Yeah.
Literally.
And he's 260 hours in, and like I don't blame him, like because like that was me. That was
me
me in
too.
2019, bro.
Dude, I had no idea how to play neutral for the longest time. Literally online, my neutral was like throw the boomerang, and then if it connects, forward air. If not, run away. Like that was my
True.
entire game plan as Toon Link. Cause like I had no idea what else to do. Oh, and press up B.
I would play when I was practicing characters. All I would do was just learn their best aerial attack, and I would just do like short hop, fast fall, back air, short hop, fast fall, forward air. Like what I do with Palu.
You
I would
still do that a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I still do, but I would do that with like every single character in the game, and that was how I played the game for a good like 2 years.
And there's just no good alternative unless you find like the hidden ancient Vedic texts
Yeah.
in the ancient libraries.
Yeah.
And Street Fighter, I mean, obviously is not like that at all.
Yeah.
What's learning Street Fighter like for you?
It's very like there's the tutorials in the game are good, but like it's like, oh, here's your punch buttons, here's your kick buttons, and I feel like everything is so much more like, oh, that makes sense. Like DPs, I think is a good
Yeah.
example. Either your character has a DP or they don't have a DP. It's like a move that carries across characters. And there's a few moves like that. They aren't as universal as DPs are though, but it's still like, oh, I have this move that is anti-air invincible.
Yeah.
That is, if I EX it, it's invincible on wake up. It goes in the sky, like stuff like that. And you go, okay, that makes sense because I use it for this thing. And then when you play another character, you go, oh, they have a DP. And then if you,
Wait.
maybe you go to Kimberly, you go, oh, she doesn't have a DP. So then I have to figure out her anti-air game must be harder.
Yeah.
That's really fascinating. Like in Street Fighter, like every move has an obvious purpose.
Yes.
Yeah, like it feels a lot more purposeful. That's why, like for me personally, like I've played maybe like 15 hours of Street Fighter 6, and I already feel like in this 15-hour span, I feel way better about myself than I did when I was like 300 hours into Ultimate. You know what I mean?
Literally.
And it's only that short amount
Like,
of time, so I
an-
think it's good.
An example I would want to use, because when I got to Router, obviously TFJ is very craft.
I'm TFJ.
Yeah.
I'm TFJ.
So when I watched him play Snake, and he's doing like what he would grab bomb and then shield, what in the game would even point you to like, oh, I need to double pick up bomb, shield,
Yeah.
turn around because my hand holds the bomb better on this side.
Yeah.
So that they like that's so.
So that when they attack me, there's a
Insane.
potential that it blows up and only hits them.
So I feel like that's the main difference for me that made it hard to learn.
But you speak about Street Fighter very eloquently, which explains why you're so good at making content. You
Yeah.
have like what, like a couple thousand subscribers on YouTube?
I have 3,000 subscribers.
You have
and-
3K?
Yeah, I have 100K views total.
Oh, let's go.
Dude.
Yeah. I'd have more if I had made more videos, but I've been like working on a script for a while.
Oh, and with that, actually hold that thought. We're gonna get right back to that. I'm gonna pause the segment and then I'll see you in a moment. What's going on, everybody? Hope you're enjoying the show. Real quick, before we get back into it, I do just want to remind you that if you want to follow the host on Twitter, you can find me at O_Buck_King. And you can find Casey on Blue Sky at Casey Noah. And if you'd like to listen to the show after it airs, you can find it on my YouTube channel, O_Buck_King. That will be posted to my Twitter, O_Buck_King. And that's all I have for you, so let's get back into it.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the weekly Smash Rap. Hope you guys enjoyed that brand new interlude music.
Oh, yes.
So wonderfully played by my own acapella.
What are you talking about?
No, it was actually, I was playing guitar. It was wonderful.
It was the one we normally use.
Oh, true. My bad. Anyways, we have Viktor Vaughn. We've been talking to Viktor Vaughn a lot about his journey with Street Fighter 6, comparing it to Ultimate, and we have also been getting into the content that he does, but that is all about Marvel vs. Capcom 3. So
I just want to say I love your Marvel vs. Capcom videos.
they're
I think
so
hilarious.
good.
I did not expect them to take off as fast as they did.
Listen, shout out to the FCC, but I will say I would highly recommend, if you would like to watch Viktor Vaughn's videos at Viktor Vaughn FGC on YouTube,
Yeah, yeah.
if you would like.
Yeah.
They're like I know nothing about Marvel vs. Capcom 3, but you got me watching like an iPad.
The
maybe.
thumbnails are elite.
Oh my god.
You got a
love
shout out
making
from the hold up. His writing is this fire
Yeah,
guy.
Hollywood
what's his-
Rob TV.
Yeah, Hollywood Rob TV. He is he a Marvel vs. Capcom or Street Fighter legend?
He's Street Fighter legend. He was in Street Fighter League actually. He was I did not realize he was an actual on par with pros competitor. Now he mainly does he'll be the host for certain events. He'll be the
Get a little closer to the mic, my boy.
Should I say whatever again or just
No, you're good.
Okay. But he will be the host on stage for events. Will be the guy with the mic who goes up and interviews players after matches.
Mm-hmm.
But he's more famous on YouTube because he does music reactions.
Yeah, 130K on YouTube.
Yeah. So when that one, I couldn't believe that happened. I think Kenny told me, but he sent me the tweet,
Yeah.
and I was like, "This is this is the second video I've ever made," and Hollywood Rob TV is talking about the thumbnail for it. That's crazy.
And how hilarious it is. Yeah, because it's really funny, and I think it caught a lot of eyes. I think a lot of people came for the thumbnail and then stayed for the content. So me and Owen were wondering, what's the process of making the script and making the content and making sure it all comes together in one cohesive video?
So it's changed a lot the more I've learned, but roughly it's the script is probably the thing that takes me the longest because I'm very, very particular with even when I record it, I change things with the words I use and the pacing and what is ordered before what.
Yeah.
So that right now, because I'm stuck on that is usually what takes me the longest.
Yeah.
But before that, actually, I mainly before that, it's brainstorming for whatever I want to do.
Yeah.
So let's see. For gun loops, the Dante video I did, I had to spend a week or two before that, learning the combo, looking at YouTube videos, looking online, and kind of giving myself the information to start writing it.
Yeah.
So it's that, then script writing. Then after that, I record it, which is usually pretty easy.
Yeah.
Then I.
That's actually crazy that recording's the easy part because
Really?
I feel like I would mess it up over and over again.
No, I just go to Wawa, I get a coffee, I sit down in my closet, and I just go.
Hey, another Womp Womp shout of the week. Shout out to Wawa, bro.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Love those
Their
milkshakes.
coffee is so good, though.
The coffee is
Not to
underrated.
glaze Wawa, but their coffee. I'm not paid by them. Their coffee is very good.
Not sponsored.
We would love to be sponsored by
I would, bro.
Wawa, though.
Hey, if
Just-
Wawa is interested in sponsoring TCNJ Lions Gaming and or Rider University, was it just Rider Gaming?
Or Rider Esports.
Rider Esports. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Or if they want to sponsor Viktor Vaughn on YouTube.
Right. 5-minute Wawa ad break in every video.
Yeah.
What-
Hey,
one-
gotta have a Wawa.
One thing I got to tell you though is I bet it takes forever. I bet it's just so tedious to edit. Do you use Premiere?
So, originally I started out using Premiere. All the videos I made so far have been in Premiere. And that is usually if I really focus, it's a week or 2 weeks to edit. It's just long because on top of that, I have to do footage collection. So I have a
Oh
mod.
my God.
I have a mod for Marvel vs. Capcom 3 that lets me have a free cam and move it around the stage.
That's good.
So I will go around. I'll get angles. I have a green screen stage to use that.
Ooh, okay.
So I have a lot of that stuff. I'll look for matches online and parts that I want to use in the video.
Yeah.
So I get all that, and then editing is a week or 2 weeks.
Okay.
A week or 2
So-
weeks. And do you find yourself just going progressively more insane as you're trying to? Because I'm taking a journalism class and I have to edit news packages.
There was one time in the summer, our AC was broke.
Oh.
I looked like a madman. I would just sit in my room with my shirt off. I was literally just in pants, just literally moist. And I'm sorry to use that word because that's kind of disgusting. But I was literally baking in my room, just editing in Premiere Pro.
You're video editing in the sauna,
Yeah.
dude. That's exercise, bro.
I honestly, it's for the mind. It was exercise.
That's true. Mental training.
But
Zen Viktor Vaughn trying to edit the YouTube shorts.
Yeah. But now I think honestly it's probably gonna take longer because I've made 2 shorts using After Effects, and I want to try starting to incorporate After Effects into my workflow and using that for edits.
For sure.
That'll definitely be really cool. Do you get any like engagement from fans at all? Or is it right now, just at the state it's at, mostly silent on their end?
On like
From the fans' end, like, do you engage with like fans at all? Because I mean, obviously you had that shout out from what's his name,
Hollywood Rob.
Hollywood Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah. But do you read like the comments on
I'm
your
biggest
videos?
fan, Viktor Vaughn.
I read like a lot of the comments mainly because I always try and say at the end of the video, like, if you have questions about anything, leave it in the comments. And that's happened a few times where people will ask things and I'll go in and try and give the best answer I can because I want it to be like an interactive thing. Because I know, like, a part of my learning process anytime I watch a video is I'm like, I wish I could ask them about this and get like an answer. So that's why I do that. But currently right now, obviously it's been like 6 months since I think I've made anything or made a video. So it's pretty silent. Hopefully though, I'm hoping my next video will do really well.
And what do you think's just kept you from making videos? Just the struggle to really get the script right?
Yeah, well, honestly, it's that, but like overall, the last video I made about gun loops with Dante, honestly, like I wasn't fully happy with the end product.
Oh, really?
I'm usually like, I'm still happy with my other videos, even though they're kind of rough around the edges. But that video, it was like, I made it during finals. I was rushing
So
a
you're
little.
already busy.
Yeah, I was rushing a little bit, and I just wanted to get it out.
And so you saw that video and you're thinking, I can do better than this.
Yeah, there's I pinned the comment just because I wanted to be like 100% transparent about it. But there's this really good player called Emp Obama.
Shout out to him.
But he had a 2 or 3 paragraphs of like corrections of stuff I said.
Yeah.
So I feel like I didn't do just that justice. So now I want to take more time in my next video, making sure, number one, I get everything right, but number two, everything is done well.
It's interesting though because I mean you have those critiques for yourself, which I think is it's very good to hold yourself accountable. That's something I preach a lot, 100%. And I think it's great that you have that self-awareness, but at the same time, like, that's your best performing video, actually.
It was
33K views, 2.4 thousand likes. I mean, it popped off quite well.
The masses don't care about truth.
I'm so sad because the one video Plink, I love the thumbnail for that video.
I love it, dude.
But that one, it didn't even go over 10K. That's the only time I made a video, and I haven't gotten more views than the last one.
I think it's the title, I would say, because I think people see the title and don't really know what it's about. If it's a tutorial, or if it's a compilation.
But like, I would never change the title either. Like, I
yeah,
feel like
because
that's
it's really
perfect.
It's really good.
Wait, let me see this. I'm trying to find your channel, but like whenever I try to look for it,
You're gonna get MF
MF Doom. Yeah, I just get. I'll find it.
realized
later.
that
Just look up Viktor Vaughn MVC3 or like FGC.
Oh, okay.
I realized that after I made my channel, I'm like, oh, people are gonna search for me. I'm not gonna come up in the search results.
Yeah.
MVC3.
Can you find Casey Noah if you look me up on YouTube now? Yes, I think so.
Oh yeah. I love the Patrick one.
Another. Yeah, that was
Patrick
great.
one
That was a great thumbnail.
It's funny because that one was the only time I haven't had like an idea from the start about what I wanted the thumbnails to be. I kind of like freestyled that one.
Yeah,
that was good. That was some. Hey, you might be better at improv than writing. I'm just saying.
Maybe.
That was some fire. But anyway, so you're making these videos, but you take a little break because one, school, the video, the script, school, I imagine, and Street Fighter. But not only are you doing well in the content sphere, you just got signed by a gaming org for your performances at Ryder, TCNJ, and a couple locals around here.
Yes, sir.
So what is it called? Emperor's Realm?
Emperor Realm, I believe.
Give us some background because like when that happened, it's like it was completely out of the blue. Like we just came back from our like weekly local and Brian just came in and Kenny was like, "Hey, did you just get signed to an esports organization?" And I was like, "What?" And I'm just trying to be funny. So I go, "So Brian, you got signed to Luminosity?" He's like, "Yes." And then that was the end of the discussion for like the rest of the night. And then, like, I'm thinking to myself, was Brian, like, serious about that? And he goes the next day, yes, not only that, but also Viktor Vaughn and AJ are getting signed. How did you hear about these people?
So, basically, the timeline as I know it is, it was Super Hops and Hits, which is a tournament in South Jersey.
Really big, yeah.
Yeah. And me, Brian, AJ, and EO all carpooled to that from TCJ and Ryder. And Brian ended up doing very well. He got first. He beat ZZZ, who is, I forget what place, Brian would know. But he's on NJPR. He's a very good player. He plays Marissa.
Yeah. That
And-
legendary video of him winning game 10 of Grands and the whole
Yes.
crowd popping
And
off.
Oh,
that
was legendary.
is especially because Brian lost, I think, 3-0. He lost to ZZZ the first time he had to play him.
In Winners Finals, yeah.
Yeah, and he came through losers and then had to fight him again. And every time I went to the last game, last round, and he got the reset and then the win. But he won that. He was very happy because he thought that, and I think as well, it solidified him, hopefully, getting PR in the next.
Yeah, because he deserves it.
Yes,
He's like
yeah.
very good at
absolutely.
Street Fighter.
And he was happy about that. But in the comments or the replies on Twitter of the top 8 posts, the Twitter account for Emperor Realm said, I think, step into my office or something like.
Step into that's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's wild.
And Brian said DMs are open. And a few hours later, we found out that they were looking to sign him. And Brian apparently knew about them before because they had signed Tropic Trickster.
Who's
as-
Tropic Trickster?
He is a Manon. He's a very good Manon player in the U.S. He's, I think, Midwest somewhere. And then they've also signed King Scrub and Snake of Talons. They're all very good players. And when Brian got signed, I was obviously like, that's deserved. I think Brian is a very, very talented player. I've told him this before. He does. I don't think he agrees with me, but I'm like, you could win a World Warrior, which is a tournament for Capcom Cup. It's like a regional. So they have for every region in Capcom Cup.
Oh.
And if you have enough points at the end of the season, you qualify to Capcom Cup. And I'm, because I've been to so many events with Brian, and he is able to download someone like no other person.
it's truly uncanny.
So I will like
Even in Smash too, he does that.
Yeah.
So Brian is an extremely talented Street Fighter player, and I was very happy that he got signed. And after they made the announcement post on the Emperor Realm Twitter, I only replied to him, I think, where I was like, congrats, obviously. Remember me when you get big and famous.
Yeah.
My goal is to
And
blow up.
a few minutes later, they came into my.
Wait, that's really funny.
You say I'm about to blow.
No. I was
Mango.
just. No, I was just the idea that just like a few minutes later, it's like, oh, what's in my DMs?
Yeah. But a few minutes later, after they announced that he was in the org, they reached out to my DMs, asking what I thought about the org. I was like, good stuff signing Brian. He absolutely deserved it. I think he's gonna do very well for your org. And then they were starting to ask me, would you like to join? And I was like,
Me?
yeah, I was. And apparently, I didn't tell Brian to say anything. I never expected him to. And he was honest. Because they know that I knew Brian, since we were, obviously, our colleges are very close together.
Yeah.
So they ended up asking Brian what he thought about me. And he was like, I think he has a lot of potential. He might not beat everyone you throw against him right now, but he's going to put in the work and he's going to get better.
Yes, sir. And that's very true.
Yeah, and I do believe that. Even if I'll say, I'm not good at the game, I do believe that about myself. So I said I'd love to, and the rest is history.
Oh, let's go.
That's great, man.
And so what's like your arrangement like? You just did you have like a meeting with them?
Yeah, I think the official arrangement is like, if enough people in the org want to go to an event, then the guy who runs it is going to chip in money like for an Airbnb, for flights, for registration,
Yes,
to
sir.
get us to go there.
Oh,
That's great.
Yeah.
that's far out. And so I imagine that's like boosted your motivation to practice.
Well,
quite a bit.
yes. I've already gone to majors before. I went to CEO in Florida over the summer.
I do remember that.
Yeah, and I'm still very proud of how I did there.
Yeah,
I
you
went
did pretty well.
3-2, and the last match that I lost was very close. I think I could have won that.
Yeah.
But
Going positive at a major
Yes.
is extremely
My
difficult.
first major
in
as
any
well.
fighting game. Yeah,
And-
first major too. Like,
Yeah,
wow.
that's bananas.
yeah. So I was very proud. Like, I know that I'm someone who goes to a lot of events. I'm very committed to this part of my life. I still see my improvement daily, and in tournaments I play in. So I'm very happy now that I have an org behind me, and people to practice with, and now this motivation to get better. And not only that, but go to more events.
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely a great thing when you can see your improvement daily.
Yeah,
It's absolutely a great thing.
daily when I play.
When you play, yeah. Well, because like one thing, Street Fighter actually has like a ranking system that makes sense. That's like the first
True.
thing. So you can like.
Yeah, it is the same system chess uses actually for master rank.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
MR is the same as Elo in chess.
It's just Elo. Yeah.
Oh, well, there we go. If it works, it works. None of this GSP nonsense.
But that stuff is so strange. From the outside looking in,
It's like
not to get off topic, but
no, not to get off topic. It's like I'm just like thinking about it, like God, because
So
like I feel
wild.
like in Street Fighter, like your rank tracks with how good you are. Like,
Yes.
Kenny has like 8 characters at High Master right now, and like that makes sense.
and
for
Brian
Kenny.
is like number set. It shows you on the leaderboard. Like you can sort number whatever in North America and worldwide on console. Brian is number 7 for Geef in America.
Yeah.
Really.
Yes.
Oh. And you got like a top ranking for Kimberly with something in America.
I'm
right?
top 300 in North America.
Yes, sir.
Last time I checked, they just did a MR reset, so I'm probably back down to 1500 now.
Oh, yeah, it's whatever.
Yeah.
Who
It is what
cares?
it is. But listen, I don't know if you had anything else specifically you wanted to talk about with Viktor Vaughn, but something that, because you just brought up like being able to improve every day and being able to be dedicated, and I kind of wanted to transition that into talking about Rider Esports Resort, which just happened
yes.
this past weekend, and you had a really good run in Street Fighter 6, making a 3-set losers run to make it into Grands.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about how that went? And
So that was a very good tournament for me, mainly because I beat Kenny Scheinburst.
yes,
Yes.
That
got
is
the run back.
Finally.
the only other time I've beat Kenny in Street Fighter has been the end of the last spring semester when it was finals week. We both had not played the game in so long because we were
Yeah.
studying. We were like, it was a very scrambly game, but I think I took him last round with his Cammy, and I beat him.
Yeah.
And I was very proud about that. That was the very last TCNJ tournament. Like after that, we went on winter break. So I've definitely, and now he doesn't play Cammy anymore. He plays Sagat,
Yep.
who honestly,
Wait, hold that thought. We're actually just about to end, but we'll
Oh.
get right back into it in
Aw,
1 second. No,
boo.
keep the flame alive if you're interested. What's going on, everybody? Hope you're enjoying the show. Real quick before we get back into it, I do want to remind you that there will be a C-Troop tournament this Friday in the Business Building, room 105. Doors will open at 5 p.m. Ultimate Singles will start at 6, and Street Fighter will start in between at 5:30. And Port Priority 9 will be happening on November 8th in Seattle, Washington. You can catch that on live streaming services like Twitch, and the bracket is on Start GG, as is for C-Troop. And let's get back into it. Everybody, welcome back to the Weekly Smash Wrap. We just got done doing our extended interview with Viktor Vaughn, and now we actually have a lot of local Smash-related news to talk about that we haven't gotten to yet. First up, we were talking about your rider run real quick. You beat Kenny Scheinburst. And so what'd you get that turn? Did you win the tournament?
I did not because Brian also went to the
Brian
tournament.
exists.
But
Yeah.
yeah, and he was not playing Ryu this time, so it was a little bit harder.
I hate this game.
But as I was saying, the last time I beat Kenny was at the last TCNJ tournament. And so now now that he switched to Sagat, I've really wanted to win on him because, I have a win on Brian's Ryu. And now the next 2 steps in that I feel like are Kenny then Brian.
Yep.
Those are the 2 people ahead of me.
Then Kenny's secondary.
Yeah. And I've historically, I've struggled so much against his Sagat because Kimberly mains like to say that she has T-Rex arms. She's very stubby.
Yeah.
And Sagat is the complete opposite. He's a very tall, lanky man
Lanky, yeah.
with big normals and very good zoning.
What's frustrating too, because that's like the perfect character for Kenny, because it's basically a
Yes,
sortie.
and Kenny is someone who makes it even worse because he's so good at pressing buttons in neutral and keeping you out. So I think the time I had to fight him before I got that win on him, I was so frustrated. I was like, I don't know how to play this matchup.
Yeah.
yeah.
And this time I'm very proud of myself because I think I adapted very well to what he was doing. And I played around him very well because I think a big criticism I had with myself is I kind of struggle at adapting. So I'm happy I did that.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Let me ask a great to hear. Sorry for interrupting you, Owen.
I was just gonna reiterate what was just said. So please continue.
I love it. That's the me special.
Nah,
I
hey,
love doing that.
we all got to do that sometimes.
Exactly. But listen, we also had Ultimate Singles at Rider Esports Resort number 4. Obviously, we had a lot of really good Rider TCNJ players, but we also had Kazi, who was able to win the whole tournament with the Game & Watch.
And I don't know if Kazi's ever won a rider.
Listen, I think he must have been motivated after getting robbed from the from the costume contest. He should have gotten seconds,
sure.
dude. Crazy, but
He
we
was
had
smooth,
some.
he was a smooth criminal, that bracket.
Yeah. Listen, you got top 8. You did pretty well. You beat Logan in Game 3, which is quite nice.
The run back, because somehow, I mean, not somehow, because he's really good now, but Logan beat me with a Samus, my wolf with a Samus last time, and I was really mad.
Yeah, and also interesting development is that Shineburst got 5th, which is like his worst Smash performance, like maybe like ever.
Yeah.
He was playing Sora
Yeah,
though, which is like
because I do the top 8 graphics. I was like, why is man on Sora? I've never seen this before.
yeah, that's like maybe his 10th best character, and he still got top 6. So
Yeah,
you know, it's just typical Kenny things. He just wanted to feel something. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Sometimes I lower the the basket and then pretend I'm LeBron for hours.
Yeah, for real, Kenny.
Boom.
Kenny and Friendly's doing like rage bait tricks on you.
Oh my goodness.
'Cause he'll do stuff like he'll like up smash with Cloud like 4 times in a row, and if you get hit by it, he'll be like, "It's your fault. It's not my fault. It's your fault." And I'm like, "Oh, my,
Exactly.
I hate this guy so much."
But listen, we gotta do a bit of speed running because we spent so much time having a wonderful conversation with Viktor Vaughn, which I have no regrets, by the way. It was a great interview. But we have a lot to talk about.
So much to get into.
We have Sector X the other Thursday with their Halloween Arcadian. Shout out to Sentinel for getting the win right there.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? That was pretty big. I think there's also a ranked
Can I ask a
tournament.
question?
What's up?
Yeah.
Is it true he got banned because of the Goblin Cage stuff? I can never tell if he's telling the truth about that.
Neither can I.
Who
'Cause
knows?
I saw the pictures, and I feel like if you did take pictures in tournament, that would be a maybe ban or like DQable offense.
Wait, we're only at 4 minutes. We're low key good on time, so I'm gonna go into this. He at Ryder the other night. He told me like, "Hey, you know how you didn't go to the Arcadian because you had class?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Somebody asked if you were like a famous Kazuya player." And so I started telling people that, yeah, you're like a cracked Kazuya who would have been NJPR. but you just don't go to events. I'm like, so you're telling me I can't go to Sector X ever again? Because I'm already
funny.
I'm already technically banned from Rowan because what happened was I came to bracket late and like I promised the head TO that I would give him $5 for keeping me in, and I never paid him, and apparently months later he was still mad about that, so I can't go to Rowan. Now I can't go to Sector X. I'm gonna be banned from every establishment in South Jersey.
This is what I'm talking about, the difference between Smash and Street Fighter.
Yeah.
The worst thing I know that's happened at a Street Fighter tournament is that one time at an Iron Grid, someone paid registration fees in all pennies.
That's still really funny.
Yeah, the Owen is great, but I love how Sentinel just very boldly lies.
I can never tell.
But we had to get one on JD though, because at Applebee's this Friday we finally broke him.
We did. Oh, the things
Really?
we were saying.
We
We can't
finally
repeat.
did.
What we were
We'll
saying.
tell you. We'll tell you
Okay.
afterwards.
We'll tell you
We'll
later.
tell you off the pod.
Okay.
But looking at this Arcadian, anyway, we had. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong bracket. We had, first of all, finally, Sentinel winning an Arcadian. Never done that before, obviously. So shout out to him. I know he's wanted this for a very, very long time. And
Yes,
then we
sir.
also had Krill Dog with a -1 SPR, unfortunate. But we had AJ Apokwa with a +1.
Yeah, 3-2.
Ooh, that's pretty
That's
good.
a lot of set wins.
Shout out to him.
That's positive.
And now, finally, Kenny's been wanting us to. Noah, do you want to take it away? I think you know what we're about to.
Oh, I thought we wanted to talk about Rowan first.
We can talk about Rowan first.
Rowan Showdown.
Vaughn, as you know, Rowan University is a mystical place down south where people get beaten up in the tournament venue. Not really.
Oh, I've been there.
Okay, cool. So you know what it's like.
They do Street Fighter tournaments there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Limit Break.
Oh, I had no idea about that. Oh, wait, like at the venue, like down the road. I don't think they
Yes,
do it like
at
in
the
college.
gaming cafe thing. Not
Yeah.
cafe, but you know what I mean.
The land cap. Yeah, I
Yes.
know what you're talking about. They did Smash the Glass there too, and unfortunately that's dead now because
Don't tap the glass.
don't tap the glass. Me when I tap the glass. What's the Scottish bagpipe song?
What?
You know what I'm talking about? Like,
Dude, what are we talking about?
All right, we're
Hey,
getting
shout out to MPG for winning the Rowan Showdown.
Shout out to
Shout out
Tyler
to
Creator
him.
for tapping the glass.
Don't
Don't
tap the glass. Don't tap the
Don't
glass.
tap the glass. Don't tap the glass.
Hank, don't tap the glass, Hank.
Rest in peace, Tap the Glass, man. We're just like dancing on its grave at this point. Sickle,
Sorry,
we're so sorry.
Nelson loved that album. I'm sorry.
Man, it's a good album though.
It was a
Anyways,
very good
shout out to MVG for getting first. Pharaoh got fourth, and then second place was Smash Bros. Third place was Batai. It was actually very chalk. Like the 5 placements here, like Xavier, Pharaoh, Batai, Smash Bros, MPG, they all placed their seed like exactly. But it was interesting seeing Styles, the ZSS player, get a big upset on big. I guess it's an upset against Pharaoh. Styles is the number 1 player in Delaware. So it's cool seeing like the little Delaware invasion. I know the number 8 player and number 2 player in Delaware also showed up. So a little bit of a showdown there. I know Lost Vein, the number 2 player in Delaware, got top 16. So got a win on Gray as well. And got a huge win against Ace of Julian.
Oh, yeah. No, major dub. You said what was Styles in Delaware?
Number 1.
Number 1. Wow. Okay, that's crazy. That's very interesting. Yeah, this is a big event for Rowan because, like, this is one of the few times Collision has ever, like, gone down south, period. Like, they're never down there.
Yeah, the closest they've gone down south is really with us, with TCNJ, which is more central Jersey.
Yeah. So, shout out. I know the TOs at Rowan have wanted this for a long time. Shout out to them. Hopefully, we can get more C and D tiers, NB tiers at in the south. Because God knows we need it. It's a barren wasteland, and the NJSJ Civil War has to finally come to an end.
It has to come to a close. We gotta come together, bro.
We need another like BD Bean Soyjack tweet where he's like, guys, we can't stop fighting each other. We need to all be chuds together.
Jack tweet.
BD Bean is a Smash player,
Okay.
and he tweets a lot. He has like maybe 50,000 tweets all
He
the time.
tweets like crazy.
Yeah.
But like it's like whenever any like NJ Philly beef or like NJ SJ beef will start, he'll tweet like the same image of like a bunch of like soy jacks like locking arms in like a line, and there's like a rainbow. And he'll be like, guys, we have to come together. It's funny.
Sentinel's alt account.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying.
These guys.
It's like when Sentinel's a little too good at Wario. Doo-doo. But anyway.
I'm gonna send out a formal invitation, BD Bean. If you would like to, we'd love to have you on the pod. If you'd like to,
you'd be
if
a
you'd like to
legendary
drive
guest.
2 hours down to TCNJ,
I'd like to see you stand in the same room as JD at the same time.
Oh my God.
please. Oh my goodness, please come to an Applebee's with us if you would like to.
If you would like to. Oh, and I can't wait to go look for the rock that we decided we were going to find.
True.
never
What
happening.
promises do you make with people? You give them $5 to Rowan TOs looking for rocks with BD Bean.
Oh
Hey,
my
we
goodness.
go on mystical side quests here. See, this is what makes the Smash community different from Street Fighter. We go on mystical side quests.
Street Fighter players will like get out of tournament and then go, okay, I gotta go find my pension real quick.
I gotta go pick my kids up.
I gotta go. I gotta go say hi to the wife.
shout out Aries, who works a hospital shift and only goes to tournaments when he isn't scheduled to work.
He is scheduled to work at the hospital.
Yeah.
Wow,
That's he also plays Kim. I love that man.
man,
And on
saving
that
lives
note,
out here.
Okay, that might be going out. And actually, no. We'll see. We'll see.
We'll
see. I'll talk to the radio people. But anyway, actually, you know what? Never mind. I'm not going to do that.
Sorry, another Kim player told me that.
Speaking of Ken and Bomb Soldier.
Okay, all right. Anyways, we have been meaning to talk about this for weeks at this point because our editor, Kennedy Shineburst, has been begging us to talk about this. And it is not related to Smash Ultimate, but is related to Super Smash Bros. Melee. One of the greatest Smash players of all time, like the OG GOAT of Super Smash Bros. Melee, Ken, is finally coming back to face off against a longtime rival, Bomb Soldier. And he's currently getting trained by Zane, the best player in the world and one of the best Melee players of all time. They're going to be doing a 1-to-10 series, like grudge match, exhibition match at Nouns Invitational Tokyo, which is, by the way, the first Japan Smash Major for Melee since 2005.
It was before I was born.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
An interesting fact, 20 years ago at the Jack Garden tournament, the last time there was a Japanese major in Super Smash Bros. Melee. You know what Grand Finals was?
What was Grand Finals?
It was Ken versus Bomb Soldier.
Oh my
Which,
god.
by the way, Ken versus Bomb Soldier at Jack Garden Tournament, one of the greatest sets of all time, honestly. It is like such an ahead of its time, like underrated set. So it's really like a full circle moment having this huge invitational with the likes of Zane, Hungrybox, Jmook, Amsa, Cody Schwab, Moki, and Aklo, and even more really great players like Axe and Sunsei as well. Like we're seeing all different kinds of players come together in Japan to finally have this major tournament, and we're seeing this legendary invitational exhibition match between Ken and Bob Soldier. And I don't know if you've seen some of the clips of Ken being trained by Zane. He's going absolutely like vintage Ken, like haywire, dude. It's absolutely beautiful.
And what's funny, there's this combo called the Ken combo, which, I mean, guess who invented that? And, like, Zane will literally be telling Ken to do Ken combos.
Yeah.
And it's, like, the funniest thing, because every Marth player does Ken combos.
It's like, do the thing, Bart.
No, it's like a Pokemon trainer. Do the Ken combo, Ken.
But I think that's everything worth noting about Ken and Bomb Soldier, right?
I mean, that's pretty much what I mainly want to go over for now, but I mean, it's really cool just seeing that sort of full circle moment in the Melee community.
Yeah, it really is. 'Cause, I mean, first of all, this game's been around over 20 years, which by itself is already insane, and there are just so many deep-cut moments. Just in this one story alone, there's like 10 pieces of goated trivia.
100%.
But anyway, moving on from that, we do have another very scandalous topic to bring up. It's utterly scandalous.
Yes.
Vaughn, you're now in the esports racket.
Yeah.
The esports scene,
Yes.
you're sponsored.
I would agree.
And I'm sure these EMPR people are, utterly nice and benevolent, but there are some shady characters within such organizations.
Green for Gatorade.
Oh, yes, green for Gatorade. I'm actually being blackmailed to be in green. No, I'm just kidding. No, listen, there's Luminosity Gaming was like the premier Smash org, like for a while. Like they had MK Leo, they had Tweak, Rister Mice, the guy who down there to Pikmin.
Is that what he's gonna be remembered for?
Yeah, I mean it's big. Well, because JD keeps saying
It's another very funny lie from
Okay.
JD.
Oh, it's a lie.
Mr. Mice is like a content creator who rage baits.
Okay.
Literally. It's like, Rister Mice down there to Pikmin to recover. But anyway, and it turns out like people are complaining on Twitter that some of their employees have not received payment from them for like months.
Well, I mean some. I mean like almost all of them.
Yeah, almost all of them. And it's like absolutely crazy because like if you look here, like you have Zozy, Cozy Zozy, saying she's been not been paid for 3 months. And I think the story so far is that it's like they've just been acquired by like another company, like Vertical Studios, because like first of all, Luminosity Gaming has just been tanking for a while.
Yeah.
Because what was it? Their tournament. It wasn't the Collision tournament that didn't do well, but their majors haven't been pulling as much, I don't think.
Yeah.
And they've been losing players. And also, it's kind of hard out here for esports right now. Period.
Yeah.
It's true.
I mean, I've kind of been on Luminosity's case ever since they made those huge signings of Leo and Tweak, where I'm like, it just from my personal opinion, where I'm like, what's the long-term plan here? Like, where's the money coming in?
Yeah.
Because you're signing all of these massive players, all of these massive commentators and content creators, and you're sponsoring, putting your name on these big tournaments as well. So you're paying these tournaments so that they can they can sponsor you.
Yeah.
And it's like where's the money in this? And we're really seeing it all fall under. And I think a really good point that was brought up by Ibrahim Inchasi at Alpha Dog Pun on Twitter was that every time an org like Luminosity flops like this, it obviously like it screws over the workers 100%, but it also screws over esports in the long term because investors, people that are investing in this are going to be like, okay, why should we trust these organizations if we've seen so many like promising organizations completely go under and completely like scam people out of tens of thousands of dollars. I mean, you talk about Zozy, they're owned like $10K over 3 months or something along that. So It's
Yeah,
absolutely
that's-
crazy.
That's just, and you know what it is too. It's like to give Luminosity some credit. Like this would be a lot easier if the game had support from Nintendo. Like obviously, Vaughn with
Yeah.
Street Fighter, like Capcom,
Oh,
Cup,
yeah.
that's like $1 million.
Oh, and especially when you have like EWC, Esports World Cup in Saudi Arabia, like there is money.
Yeah, there's
available.
the whole Riyadh season, like sponsorship program stuff that they're doing.
Yeah.
They got the pay-per-views now.
Well, that's not even an org thing. That's just for Capcom.
Yeah, that's a conversation for another day.
Yeah.
But like meanwhile, if you breathe too loud in Nintendo's presence, you'll get your house foreclosed.
Yeah.
That's literally what they do. So like you can't blame Luminosity all the way, I think, but like part of the reason why Smash survives, like in a completely, which arguably makes it more impressive than the survival of other fighting games, despite Smash's popularity, is that like it's grassroots. It's like the money that comes into Smash literally is like local tournament registration that people get from working at the local 5 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like if you're offering players like what were Tweak and MKLeo even being paid like per month?
Yeah, because I like genuinely like who knows, but we've heard like rumors about some of these deals, and like it seemed like they were getting pretty freaking good money, and it's like again like where's any of the money coming from? Like
It's just it's like a bubble worse than AI at this point. Like just investing
yeah,
money
I mean
together.
we've seen this bubble with multiple different Smash organizations before, and I feel like Luminosity has become such an extreme extrapolation of that.
Hey, and hopefully, Collision. Hopefully, this will not befall Collision, because moral of the story: invest in Rivals of Ether 2
Yes,
if
sir.
you're interested. And with that, that's all we have for this show. Thank you so much for listening. This was a great episode. Thanks for coming on, Vaughn, and we will see you all next week.
Open your minds.
King China.